episode, we did the Windwhale Highland exploration. We got it to 80% and on this episode, we'll be doing Prologue Act 2 for Tomorrow Without Tears. Before we do that, we're going to get our daily commissions done. We cannot get this one because Herman is involved in Prologue Act 2, so we'll get that done as soon as we can. And we're also going to be getting all of these elemental trials and this Investigate Secret Hideout complete today. We'll be doing that before we do Prologue Act 2. So let's start with our dailies. Small step for Hilly Trolls, defeat all opponents.
My God.
Next up, we need to defeat an Eye of the Storm. Up over there. I'm even gonna make this. I don't know why this is always kind of a fall. No, it's not really. Destroy the Hilly Troll Towers, which is over there. Also, something I did forget to do in the last episode was hand in my Animalculus that we got from the exploration, so I will be doing that. You missed. Should also show you just so I'm not interrupting you. Let's destroy the tower. Ow. There.
The night is cold.
There's one of the reinforcements. Okay, so that's... Oh, here we go. Here's some more reinforcements.
Not now. Windblade.
So that's the 3 dailies done. Let's go hand in our Animarchus and then go do the elemental trials and the secret hideout. For all, so this should get it to either level 8 or level 9. Probably level 9. Level 8. Almost level 9. We also have some mail here, which memories flowing with color, limited time rewards available ending soon. That is for Masters of the Nightwind Tribal Chronicle Act 3. Won't be getting to that and for a good while. So we have that. Has more from that. And then as the Blazing Sun limited time rewards available ending soon for Moika's story quest, which we also won't be getting to that for a good while. Okay, so let's hop over to this domain. When is this? 21. Okay. So we have Elemental Trial Vaporize. Master the Vaporize reaction using Hydro and Pyro through this challenge. Monster list, Hilichurl Fighter level 20 and Hilichurl Berserker level 20. Trial characters, Barbara and Xiangling. So yeah, we're gonna have to use the trial characters that they give us in order to complete these. When Pyro meets Hydro, Vaporize occurs. Vaporize causes the triggering source of Hydro or Pyro damage to receive a certain damage bonus. If the triggering damage type is Hydro, it will receive a greater damage bonus than Pyro. So you want Pyro and then Hydro. Use Pyro attacks in battle to infuse opponents with Pyro. Then, switch to a Hydro character and use Hydro attacks to trigger Vaporize and increase the damage dealt to defeat your opponents swiftly.
Let the show begin. Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
There we go. Elemental Trial Melt. Master the melt reaction using Pyro and Cryo through this challenge. So we have Hilichurl Fighter and Hilichurl Berserkers in here, and the trial characters are Xiangling and Kaya. When Pyro meets Cryo, Melt occurs. Melt causes the triggering source of Pyro or Cryo damage to receive a certain damage bonus. If the triggering damage type is Pyro, it will receive a greater damage bonus than Cryo. Use Cryo attacks in battle to infuse opponents with Cryo, then switch to a Pyro character, and use Pyro attacks to trigger Melt and increase the damage dealt to defeat your opponent swiftly.
Cool it! Freeze! What's the hurry? This moment will be frozen in time.
Boba, get them!
What's the hurry? Cool it!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! You're toast!
There we go. Yeah, we also got some stuff in our handbook done, which we'll look at those in a sec after we get all of these done. Elemental Trial Overloaded. Master the overloaded reaction using Pyro and Electro through this challenge. So we got Hilichurl Fighter, Wooden Shield, Hilichurl Guard, and Blazing Axe Mutatrol. And the trial characters are Xiangling and Lisa. When Pyro meets Electro, Overloaded occurs. Overloaded triggers powerful explosions that deal AoE Pyro damage. Switch characters in battle to use Pyro and Electro attacks in tandem to trigger Overloaded and defeat your opponent swiftly.
You've been a naughty boy.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Huh? Yeah. Dick. Hip. Hit. Huh. Huh.
Nice and spicy!
Hit. Hit.
Boba, get them!
Yep.
There we go. Okay, on to the next. So we have next up Elemental Trial Superconduct. Master the Superconduct reaction using Cryo and Electro through this challenge. So we got Hilichurl Fighters, only Hilichurl Fighters in this one, and our trial characters are Lisa and Kaya. When Cryo meets Electro, Superconduct occurs. Superconduct will deal AoE cryo damage and will decrease the physical resistance of any beings affected by Superconduct for a time. Switch characters in battle to use cryo and electro attacks in tandem to trigger Superconduct and defeat your opponent swiftly.
Dodge this! Freeze! Cool it! What's the hurry?
Come a little closer.
Freeze! Don't get frostbite.
Let's spark things up a little.
Yeah. On to the next. We have Elemental Trial Electro Charged. Master the Electro Charged reaction using Electro and Hydro through this challenge. We only have Hilichurl fighters here. We've got, and our child characters are Barbara and Lisa. When Electro meets Hydro, Electro Charged occurs. Electro Charge continuously deals electro damage when it wears off, until it wears off. Additionally, opponents affected by Electro Charge will electrify nearby opponents, dealing electro damage. Use Hydro attacks in battle to make opponents wet. Then switch to an Electro character and use Electro attacks to trigger Electro Charge and defeat your opponents swiftly.
Go, Barbara, go!
Wrong thing. What is this? Oh, just 18 again.
I'll protect us.
Hip. 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 Hup. Hup. Hip. Hup. Dip. Here. Hup. Hip. Hup. Dip. Hup. Hip. Hip. Oh. My. Hup. Ha.
Thousands. That gives me quite a bit.
Surrender and be gentle.
There we go. Elemental Trial Frozen. Master the Frozen reaction using Cryo and Hydro through this challenge. So we got Hilichurls, Hilichurl fighters, Warden Shield Hilichurl guards, and Hilichurl shooters. And our child characters are Barbara and Kaya. When Cryo meets Hydro, the Frozen reaction is triggered. Frozen beings are rendered immobile. Use Hydro attacks in battle to make opponents wet. Then switch to a Cryo character and use Cryo attacks to trigger Frozen to control your opponents effectively.
Let the ship...
Dodge this! Freeze!
I'll protect us.
Cool it! Dodge this!
Elemental Trial Crystallize. Master the crystallize reaction between Geo and Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, and Electro through this challenge. So our enemies for this one are Hilitrolls, Pyro Hilitroll shooters, and Cryo Hilitroll shooters. The trial characters for this are Ningguang, Kaya, and Xiangling. When Geo attacks come into contact with Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or Electro, Crystallize will be triggered. This reaction will create elemental shards of the corresponding element, which can provide characters with shielding of that element. Make good use of Crystallize to effectively decrease damage taken in battle. Use Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, and Electro attacks in battle to infuse opponents with the elements. Switch to a Geo character and use Geo attacks to trigger Crystallize and gain a shield. Perhaps you may yet defeat your opponents without taking so much as a scratch yourself. What does it want us to do for this one? Damage block using shield.
Nice and spicy!
Give up!
Boba, get them!
Don't waste my time.
Cool it! Dodge this!
Your life is mine.
Freeze!
One more shield.
Cool it!
Ah,
What's the hurry?
need to watch this.
Give up.
There we go. Okay. And finally we got Elemental Trial Swirl. Master the swirl reaction between Anemo and Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, and Electro through this challenge. The enemies for this one are Hilitroll Fighters, Wooden Shield Hilitroll Guards, Pyro Hilitroll Shooters, and Hilitroll Berserkers. The trial characters are Sucrose, Xiangling, and Kaya. When Anemo comes into contact with Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, Electro, the swirl reaction will be triggered. This reaction will cause the element in contact with Anemo to affect a larger area. It can even trigger other reactions. Use Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, and Electro attacks in battle to infuse opponents with the elements. Then switch to an Anemo character and use Anemo attacks to trigger the swirl reaction to affect opponents with the elements more effectively.
Out of the frying pan! Stand clear! Absorption test! Animal hyper.
Oh, okay, we got our rewards there. That should be all the elemental trials now. Yes, okay, and finally we have investigate secret hideout. These ruins show signs of monster activity. This threat cannot go unaddressed if Masa is to remain safe. Monster list: Crow Slime level 30, Large Crow Slime level 30, Hydro Slime level 30, Large Hydro Slime level 30, Cryo Helitrol Shooter level 30, and Hydro Abyss Mage level 30. Recommended elements: Electro. So Lisa's gonna come in handy for this one. Bennett for that large cryo slime. Oh, this is Lisa's domain.
Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy. You. Let's spark things up a little.
My guiding stars.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
You're in for a little shock.
Let's light it up.
Damn. Okay, let's try that again.
Windblade.
Everybody stand back.
Surrender and be gentle.
Windblade.
Okay. Number of times cannot be frozen. Okay.
The night is cold.
Oh, I see where it comes in. Yeah.
Come a little closer.
Adventure time.
My guiding stars. Don't be scared.
Suckers. There we go. Okay, let's go open a Shrine of Depth. And then we'll look at our handbook, and then we'll do Prologue Act 2. So we're gonna go open the one over here. not the one by next to the domain. We're gonna go open the one that's over in this direction. Just because I've always hated going over here. So it'll be easier just to grab this one now. Pretty sure it's right up here. Yeah, right. Let's open you up. And grab our Electros.
Is this an answer from this world?
Okay, let's go into our adventure handbook now. So we got some stuff done in battle. Complete the Vaporize and Melt Elemental Trials in the Temple of the Lion. Complete the Overloaded and Electrocharged Elemental Trials in the Temple of the Lion. And complete the Superconduct and Frozen Elemental Trials in the Temple of the Lion. So we just need to ascend a Hydro character other than the Trialer to phase 1, enhance the Prototype Rancor to level 20, and enhance the Favonius Warbow to level 20. Really quick. Level you up. Okay. So all that's left is Bennett's Weapon, which we have to do on Wednesday, so tomorrow. Well, we don't even have the domain, so yeah. I'm gonna let all this stuff go through, and then we'll get started. Okay, let's head over to Mondstadt. Done. Let's have the quest active. There we go.
Isn't that Jean? Seems she's talking to someone. Let's let her finish, then go say hi.
Which is what has brought us to this point in the first place. If you are unable to promptly deal with the Storm Terror threat, then leave the defense of Mondstadt to the Fatui. We can put an end to Mondstadt's dragon issues. All we need to do is bring that monster to the...
Monster?
Yes. What's your point?
I'd expect a more professional attitude from your diplomats. Yet here you are saying you want to put an end to one of the four winds of Mondstadt? I won't have any of this nonsense in front of the Knights of Favonius.
It's not as crazy as you make it sound. Fine. That's enough negotiation for today. At this stage, it's simply an amicable exchange of constructive opinions. No? I'll be sure to make thorough notes.
Oh, you're back. Thanks for your help. The elemental flow is finally stable. The aftermath of Storm Terror's last attack is finally settled for the moment. However, the pressure from the delegation has become too big to be ignored.
Delegation? From Liyue Harbor or Inazuma City?
Snezhnaya. They choose to follow the god of Cryo. Their envoys go by a particular name, the Fatui. Heard of them?
Oh, them? They're super famous. Wait, infamous is more the word.
I don't think killing Storm Terror is the right course of action. The Cryogods Fatui have always coveted the Animo God's power. I don't believe they have Mondstadt's best interests at heart.
Speaking of power,
What is it?
there's something I need to show the Knights of Favonius.
Oh, let us head back to headquarters then. We shouldn't discuss important matters out in the open.
Will do. Prologue Act 2 for Tomorrow Without Tears.
Mondstadt and Snezhnaya are considered the same in status. Mondstadt is independent and does not belong to any other nation. In fact, despite being referred to as a city, Mondstadt is a nation. Though, Snezhnaya's Fatui are known to be the most aggressive diplomats in Teyvat.
Makes sense given the tone of that woman just now. So rude.
Okay, well let's go do our last daily of the day. Hello, Herman. What to do? What's wrong? It's just, my daughter Ellen has her heart set on joining the Knights of Favonius. She's training for the Triox now. I had really hoped to help mentor her, but she just doesn't believe me when I say I used to be an adventurer. She just wants to train alone. There's nothing I can do to prove it to her either. Once you've got a wife and kids, it'd be selfish and reckless to carry on doing out these dangerous adventures. My responsibility to take care for my family takes priority over the ego boost I get from going on an adventure. I'm still an adventurer at heart though, and I certainly still know a thing or two about it. Once when I was on an adventure, I noticed these wooden dummies that the Hilly Trolls used for training combat. They look pretty sturdy, and I'm sure they'd be great for Ellen to train up with too. Could you go and collect a few Hilly Troll training dummies for me? Of course, I respect the Adventurer's Code and wouldn't make you do it for nothing. How about it? Okay, that's the spirit. I was just like you back when I first joined the guild, up for anything. And when I say anything, just joking, of course. Off you go now. Clear out the monster camp. Over there.
The night is cold. Windblade.
Okay, talk to Herman. We did get a yeah, this materials for training dummy from doing that. So let's head back to Herman and give it to him. Did you find some training dummies? Yes, however. Whew, looks like you put too much force into it. I don't know how you can manage to break such a sturdy wooden contraption though. I suppose no one pulls their punches on account of a few wooden sticks in the heat of battle. I can't give this to Ellen as is, but it's good wood, so with a bit of work it should be fine. I've assembled it, albeit with some difficulty. It's not half bad, is it? Well, thanks to you, ultimately. Here's your payment. As promised, I don't take favors for free. You can quit being an adventurer, but you can't quit respecting the code. Okay, making do. Only bring materials for a training dummy to Herman. Okay. Let's go hand in our dailies. Then continue on with prologue act 2.
Ad Astra Abyssos. Thank you for complete.
So close to 20.
Ad Astra. Ad Astra.
Okay, let's keep going. This one. Teleport to here. And let's head into the Knights of Favonius headquarters.
It's a crystal embedded with some kind of power. Lisa, are you able to analyze it?
Let me take a look. I can see impurities in the crystal, but upon further inspection... No, I'm sorry. I can't make a proper analysis at the moment. Give me some time. I'll take a look through the library's restricted section.
Right. I'll leave the research to you then, Lisa.
Understood. I'll notify you all if I make any progress. Though I wouldn't go getting your hopes up. They're incredibly ancient texts, not to mention... Ouch! Gosh, that hurt! The impurities in the crystal... It hurts when I get close. Ah, I see. It appears to react to visions. The impurities and the elemental energy we embody repel each other. It's strange, though. You have elemental abilities as well, but don't seem to be affected in the same way. Anyway, the crystal would be better left in the hands of my cutie. It will just be a pain if left with us, both literally and metaphorically.
Okay, I will keep it.
Fascinating. Do you know anything about what makes you special? I do not know what to make of it either. Well then, the Knights of Favonius have another favor to ask of you. Please accept the title of Honorary Knight, and the gratitude of the Acting Grand Master.
Honorary Knight of Favonius?
We ask for your continued assistance in finding some answers. Storm Terror's rage, and strange crystals. I know Mondstadt's peace hangs in the balance. May the wind open your eyes to the truth. We'll meet back here if you find anything.
And we hit Adventure 820 and unlocked the Battle Pass. Also unlocked the Spiral Abyss. And our world level increased to world level 1. Well, let's go through all this new stuff, shall we? That we have here. Starting off with the tutorials. World level increase 1. The world level will increase along with your adventure rank, giving more bountiful treasures. But naturally, the opponents you encounter will also grow stronger. Sometimes you need to complete adventure rank ascension quests to increase the world level. Learn more at the Adventurers Guild. Okay, so let's look at our adventure handbook. So we have the now unlocked Spiral Abyss. We also now have Chapter 5, which we have level up 3 characters to level 40, enhance 3 weapons to level 40, enhance 12 artifacts to level 4, unlock 10 recipes, open 100 chests. So the rest of the stuff we have here are visit the Statue of the Seven at Sea of Clouds, clear Spiral Abyss 1-3, clear 3 domains of forgery, weapon ascension material, and hunt down a ruin hunter. Okay. I'm gonna let all that go through. Okay, then we have our event page, which we have Emblem of Steadfast Valor. We're not going to be doing this event at all, because this takes place a lot later. This event, if you see the event guidelines, the requirements, reach adventure rank 20 and complete the Archon quest Song of the Dragon and Freedom, and complete the Archon quest Incandescent Ode of Resurrection to get the best experience from this event. Then we have Facing the Windborne Cliff and City of Flowing Ash. We need to complete the Song of the Dragon and Freedom to unlock. This is basically exploration stuff, which we have to complete that in the remaining time that it is. We also
Everything's ready. Let's go.
also have the Curtain of Leaves, which we need to clear floor 4, chamber 3 to invite Kale. And we also have Wayward Hermetic Spirit Speaker, which is a new boss. So then we have our battle pass.
There was a glorious kingdom established among the heavens. From that kingdom came a crowned heir, tasked with seeking out the Genesis Pearl from the kingdom of darkness. The first crowned heir began her journey of seeking the pearl. But she was deceived, and the memory of her noble origins faded. She now believed that she was the queen of the kingdom of darkness. But take heart. A second crowned heir had already taken up the path where the first had stumbled. This is the story of your journey, of your tale to be told.
Yes. 1+3. So I'm not really going to be focusing on this much. So don't worry. I will try and at least get to level 10 every battle pass period, but I'm not really going to be focusing on it to get all the way up to level 50. Yeah. But if you do end up getting to level 30 in your battle pass, you will unlock this, the battle pass bounty, where you can choose one of the 10 weapons in the battle pass, being Wolfang, the Black Sword, Talking Stick, Serpent Spine, Sacrificial Jade, Solar Pearl, Scion of the Blazing Sun, the Viridescent Hunt, Ballad of the Yords, and Deathmatch. So only buy the battle pass if you do make it to level 30. That is my opinion. And then in the quest we have Perfect Shot, Talk to Jitong, and Leeway Harbor, which if we have a look at that, that is all the way over here. We won't be getting that done for a good while. So let us continue with For Tomorrow Without Tears. Lead the Knights of Favonius headquarters. Back to Paimon. There's something you didn't tell them.
The dragon and the crystal weren't the only things we saw.
I'd like to investigate it on my own first.
So you do remember him, that green guy. He looked just like that guy down there.
The exact same shade of green. What a coincidence.
See? See? Wait, hold on a minute. That's the same guy!
Look for the suspicious person.
That green guy disappeared! Use Elemental Sight to track him down.
Use Elemental Sight to scout out the elemental attributes of nearby entities. The green fellow left animal footprints. Track him down. Going up the stairs. Taking a left here and climbing the wall.
His footprints lead to this wall. Did he climb up from here?
Let's go after him. Footprints leading this way. And up the staircase here. There he is. Find the green fellow.
What is to be sung transpired in days of yore, when the divine archons still walked the earth. A dragon cast his curious gaze on the world below, as he parted from the heavens that gave his birth. The dragon sought truth amongst common folk, but mortal trifles only fogged his mind. The wind-born bard strummed his strings dulce, and the holy lyre answered his questions kind. The dragon was but a child, full of wonder, and soared the heavens free from care. The bard's songs invited him to sing along, for he yearned to let all perceive him fair. Enchanting legends the bard and dragon were, but the tides of despair soon engulfed the land. The Lion Fang perished, and the Falcon Flag slept, as a vile dragon approached Mondstadt in lone stand. Over the cathedral loomed Death and his friends. Of the people's agony, the bards soon sang. The soaring dragon heeded his grave calls, and amidst the windstorms a brutal war sprang. Blood of venom sent the sky dragon into slumber, only to awake to be expelled in abhor. Why do people in this age loathe me so? But the holy lyre replied no more. Wrath and woe, vigor and venom, poured from the dragon's bitter eyes. The dragon's curse sprawled in silence, but the lyre could no longer soothe his cries.
Wait, you guys are... Oh, that's right.
You're the ones that scared Dvalin away.
Dvalin? Who's that?
That's Storm Terror's real name. Lisa told us already, weren't you listening?
Huh? Oh, right! Most people seem to call him Storm Terror. Why do you call him that? Are you two meant to be close or something?
Oh, so close.
Hey, so Paimon thinks this guy has a screw loose.
I'm sorry, you are?
I'm Venti the Bard. 3-time winner of the most popular bard of Mondstadt, to be precise. So, what do you need from me?
Given you recognize us, Paimon doesn't believe we need to explain any further. Of course it's about Storm Terror!
Storm?
Hey, cut it with the Amnesia Act! Alright, show it to him.
Oh, isn't this...
What? The crystal has been purified? When?
Not sure how this happened.
Dvalin, the anguish he feels has brought him to tears.
Tears?
He was once such a gentle child, now so full of rage and suffering. I also came across a teardrop crystal. Can you purify it?
Huh?
You really do have some wonderful abilities. Someone like you is going to end up getting written into a bard's poem. Oh, a hero so bright should she stand in the light, though stand in the shade, and you'll be met by a blade. Alas, I've really not the time to compose a melody for you at this moment. Anyway, even if Dvalin is not taken down, his life will still wither away in the breeze. He'll burn himself out in the flames of anger.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I really must thank you for purifying the teardrop crystal. It has helped me greatly. But I've already come to devise my own plan.
Oh? And what plan would that be?
Seeing this tear has brought to mind a friend so dear.
Friend?
One must be going.
Hey, where are you running off to?
To the symbol of Mondstadt's hero. Bye-bye.
Huh. What do you make of that?
This weirdo, as you put it, we need to keep an eye on him.
As far as he's concerned, you're a weirdo too, you know.
You know,
Know what?
his voice seems familiar.
Familiar? I don't know. You're alone on that one. But did he just say symbol of Mondstadt's hero? Oh, Paimon knows! It's that huge tree! You know, the gigantic one! You can't miss it! Surely you still remember?
Okay, one thing I am going to talk about right now is in that cutscene with Dvalin and the Anemo Archon. As Venti was saying in the dialogue for the cutscene, the Lion Fang Slut, I think that's what he said, and the Falcon flag. Basically, the Falcon and the Lion are both dead, all leaving the Dragon and the Wolf. Yeah, the Wolf and the Dragon, which there's no temple of the Dragon. So, yeah. Only 2 of the 4 winds left. 2 of the 4, I should say.
Oh? What are you doing here? Though I was just wondering if you would happen to follow me.
I want to know more about the Anemo god.
You speak of the god of Anemo, Barbatos?
He already disappeared from Mondstadt a long time ago. Liyue and Inazuma's respective gods of Geo and Electro are still present, but Mondstadt has seen many a moon since they last saw their own god. Why do you wish to know about the god of Anemo? Does it have something to do with Dvalin?
Oh, it's because gods...
Yeah, someone told me about Dvalin's past.
Just how is it that everyone sees Storm Terror? I'm quite curious. That said, there's no need to rush. I have not been back in a while. It seems there are a few who are unhappy with my arrival.
Okay.
The wind! I can't open my eyes! What is a creature like that doing out here in such a calm place? You think it was going after that green guy? His relationship with the wind seems even deeper than yours.
Eye of the Storm, Wind Chaser, level 22. As usual, anytime we're fighting Eye of the Storm, use this stuff.
Let's light it up!
Or an archer, at least. Somebody who can out-hit him.
Seems the dragon wasn't the only thing affected by this change in the wind. Now then, you were saying someone had told you about the dragon? Is that so? Quite the scholar, I must say that, Lisa. She's not wrong. The conflict has reached this point only because both sides have resorted to the use of force. His hate, however, did not arise from the people not making tribute to the Four Winds. Nor was it born from his own nature, but instead came about as a product of his degradation.
Degradation?
The black blood flowing through his heart has been torturing him for years. That's what has allowed him to be led astray by the lies of the Abyss Mage.
Abyss Mage? Never heard such a name. Oh, we fought quite a bit. I think I've heard of them before in Mondstadt.
Correct. They are from the Abyss Order, an organization comprised of non-human beings. They despise mankind. I don't know where they come from. All I know is that they hold deep hatred toward the human world. Many hilichurls out in the wild take orders from them and act as their weapons. Before arriving here, I too was like Dvalin, cursed and left to waste. But now, before us stands the symbol of Mondstadt's hero, the place from which Mondstadt rose. The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. Being here with you beneath this great tree feels like when the tear was purified earlier. Like the poison is leaving my body. Feels much better.
So, how exactly did you get poisoned?
That would be because I tried to communicate with Dvalin earlier, but was interrupted. As a result, not only did I not manage to help Dvalin break his curse, but instead was also infected myself.
Oh, that was me.
Yes, it was you. So to make up for it, you're coming with me to the cathedral.
The Mondstadt Cathedral? To do what exactly?
To claim a certain Holy Lyre de Himmel.
Okay, Venti's plan. Go to the cathedral with Venti.
So this Holy Lyre de Himmel is...
one of the most treasured items in Mondstadt. It's the lyre that Barbatos used to play. With it, perhaps I can help Dvalin draw his gentle nature back out of this nightmare he's going through.
Will it really stop Storm Terror from causing more damage?
Of course! I'm the best bard in the world. There's not a single song I do not know, no matter if it's from the past, present, or future. Look me in the eyes. Do you not find me trustworthy?
Look into my eyes. What are you hiding?
So how can we get the Holy Lyre?
It's said that it's enshrined deep within the cathedral, somewhere safe. I'll go take a look around. You can come if you want.
Go to Venti.
Let me handle this. Hello there, sister.
May the Animo God bless you, young bard. How can I help you?
Actually, I know a secret that can save Mondstadt from its current predicament.
Oh, what a blessing from the God of Animo! But you should report that to the Knights of Favonius. Why have you come to me?
Because you, dear sister, are able to help. I'd like to borrow the Holy Lyre. With it, I'll be able to help Storm Terror.
Please see yourselves out.
What?
It's a vicious dragon indeed, but once the acting Grand Master makes up her mind, nothing can stand in the Knight's way.
That's simply not acceptable. Wouldn't Storm Terror end up getting killed that way?
That foolish beast betrayed the winds. Not even the God of Animo themselves would forgive it.
Please, I beg of you.
I'm afraid not, little bard. Strange. Somehow I feel so bad rejecting this sweet child.
Then, I guess I'm left with no other choice. I cannot hide anymore. My disciples, rejoice! Behold, the God of Animo, Barbatos, has descended. Shocked, aren't you? Don't you just want to cry out and rejoice? How does it feel to finally meet the God you've been serving?
If there's nothing else, I'll be going back to handle the cathedral's paperwork now.
Oh, wait!
Damn. Like the Venti.
Huh? She didn't even bat an eyelid. But I have at least learned what I wanted to know. She didn't deny that the cathedral is enshrining the Holy Lyre. Now, since you're the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius, maybe you can give it a shot.
Okay, talk to the sister.
Barbatos bless you.
Hello.
Ah, it's you! The newcomer of the Knights of Favonius, aren't you? So what brings you here? Tasks from the acting Grand Master?
Yes, actually, the Knights of Favonius would like to borrow the Holy Lyre.
Is that so? Not that I don't trust you. It's just that a suspicious bard came looking to borrow the Holy Lyre as well. He's full of nonsense and even called himself Barbatos. He must be up to something. There are regulations in place for the use of the Holy Lyre. Currently, it's only used in Ludi Harpastum. Signed documents from the Grand Master, Seneschal, and Community Representative are all required. So, may I see the document from the Knights of Favonius?
Grandmaster didn't mention it.
A signed document is required. Without it, there's not much I can do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really am quite busy as of late.
Talk to Venti.
It didn't work. I knew it.
You knew it?
I just wanted to know how influential the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius is. You see, the best warrior should always be presented with the best sword. And yet here we are. Does the story not make for a fitting ballad?
So what are you trying to say? That we're not good enough?
No, that's not it. More of a commentary regarding Mondstadt's inability to see the warrior standing right before its very eyes. Very well. Looks like borrowing it is not going to be possible. We're simply going to have to steal it. Today we stand for free will. Any suggestions on just how we steal it? Come now, speak up. That's what free will is for.
I don't want to steal anything.
Look at you, sidetracked from the start. But seriously, you're more suitable for the job than I. Aside from singing, I don't really have any other talents. Besides, if I was caught, I'd have no one to right the grave injustice of my arrest.
How can it be a grave injustice if you got caught stealing red-handed?
But things are different for you. You are the superstar of the Knights of Favonius. You have made contributions to Mondstadt. Should you get caught, you would easily be able to talk your way out of it. The guards here, it seems they're off duty throughout the night. If we manage to seize this opportunity, it should be smooth sailing from here.
Stop mentioning us getting caught!
What do you say?
I'm sorry. Wait, did you just say you're Barbados?
Yes. Seems I did mention that. Your point being?
If you really are a god, then we can't simply abandon you.
Why does your decision hinge upon whether or not I am a god?
Paimon will fill you in on her background story when we get the time.
And if you're not a god, then I'll have to Valen anyway.
Huh?
I'll bring you the Holy Lyre to Hema. To quickly advance the time of day, open the Paimon menu. Enter the time menu, and move the hand to the time you want to wait and press continue. We also got an achievement. Knighthood Excellence, become an honorary Knight of Favonius. Okay, so what time does it want? 18 to 6. Okay.
Man, this stinks. Having to stand around here all day long, having to guard this entrance. Hey! Don't move! You can't go down there!
Seems we're gonna have to wait until nightfall to sneak in.
It is nightfall. It said 18. It is 18. Let the leave and come back. I can't leave through that door.
What should I get to take back to Lily?
Even though you should be able to, because that's one of the entrances. There we go. Enter basement. Infiltrate the basement and obtain the Holy Lyre de Hema. And there are some chests around here, so I'm gonna go around and look for those. nothing up here. Oh, that's really close. Oh, hi. Okay, now time to get out of here. Is he coming this way? Oh, he is. That's annoying. There is a chest there. Oh no. Nothing up here. Okay. Let's take a look around here first. Okay, so there's a chest there, and then we have that entire section up there to do. Okay. You saw nothing. Sir, you didn't see anything. No, you don't see anything. Okay. Seriously? Come on, bud. Go on. Thank you. Holy... We'll take a quick look over here. No, okay. Let's go in.
Who are you? She disappeared.
Freeze! What are you doing here?
No, run!
Busted.
Oh no! We're busted! Run!
What? Follow me.
Escape the cathedral. This is the one who tries to get far away from the cathedral.
Master Diluc, this is this week's accounts.
The disaster has greatly affected business.
Well, let's hope it all ends soon.
Hi! We'd like a seat at your, least conspicuous table.
The second floor has fewer customers. You'd be less conspicuous up there. But aren't you a bard? Why not sit front and center?
Let's save the paid performance for next time. We'll be heading up now. See you in a bit.
Hey, keep an eye on them. There's something strange about that bard. I'll go ask around.
Ask who exactly?
The protectors of Mondstadt.
Master Diluc, have you seen two thieves around?
What happened? Why have you mobilized so many guards?
Haven't you heard, Master Diluc? Two thieves are trying to steal the Holy Lyre.
Oh? How odd.
Isn't it? The Holy Lyre is a treasure that was played by the god of animal themselves. Such a precious piece of cultural heritage.
Why would one want to steal something they can't sell off? Would pay better to steal from my sellers.
Huh?
Sorry, off topic. Believe they headed that way.
Understood. Thank you, Master Diluc.
Today, I think I'll have a glass of...
You can put down that bottle you stole from behind the counter.
Caught red-handed.
something cold.
Right. I want answers.
Let me finish my drink first. I'll pay you. Well, with a performance.
It's not about money. You seem too young to be drinking.
No need to worry. When I started drinking, you were still...
How about answering my question first?
Oh, you want to ask, who's this? Am I right? He is Master Diluc, the boss of... the owner of this tavern. He's very famous. By the way, his dandelion wine is one of my favorites. Although most of the time I can only afford a bottle or two.
I just heard about some thieves from the guards. For the record, I like your guts for trying to steal the Holy Lyre de Hamel. Even if you are fools. But we don't often get to see people like you.
It wasn't us that stole it. The real thief is still out there.
This is the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius. Why would someone so aspiring steal Mondstadt's sacred treasure?
Hotshot? Oh, so it's you. So, you and the bard are close friends?
We're not close, actually.
Well, despite only being a passing traveler, you still offered your help to Mondstadt in its time of need. A shame you joined the Knights. The Knights of Favonius. inefficient right from beginning to end. And towards the Fatui, weak and conservative. Forget it. I don't feel like talking about it.
Seems you don't really like the Knights of Favonius.
Just differences in approach is all. I have my own hopes for this city. Now, answers. Why did you steal the Holy Lyre?
You sure you want to know? It could implicate you in the affairs of the Knights of Favonius.
That's fine. I somehow always end up implicated in their affairs.
If I tell you the story with a performance, will you believe me?
It depends. I'll make my own judgment.
Then will I get paid?
Your reward will range from anywhere between 5 mora and the Holy Lyre. It all depends on your story.
Very well. Let me put on a show.
The story I want to tell starts at the Sky Dragon heeding his grave calls. Brutal battle with the wicked dragon, ingested venomous blood and fell into slumber, only to awake.
What did I just witness? This is confidential information. Why did you let me know?
Why? Perhaps the winds are changing. What say you, Master Diluc?
Interesting. Give me some time. I'll organize some contacts. Outlander, as one of the knights, it seems you're not a suspect. Blonde is the only description on the wanted poster. You should be safe. As for the bard, however, it'd be better if you stayed in the tavern.
No problem. I like taverns.
Okay. Let's meet here tonight after the tavern closes.
Okay, will do. Knights and their naughty something. Naughty issues. Fail to borrow the holy relic, they'll learn of the knight's dilemma. This is basically part of the story where you leave, come back at a later time, like do some exploration or something like that, and then come back. Or wait until the tavern is closed, 0 to 6. Go back to the tavern.
You're here.
Wait, you're...
Jean?
Well, first of all, I contacted more than one person. Secondly, she came here as Jean herself, not as the acting Grandmaster. A Jean you would never see, even as an honorary knight.
What a surprise. I heard about the Holy Lyre, but I never suspected it was you. So, the sound of the Holy Lyre can purify Storm Terror and return it to normal? Is that true?
That's right. Your honorary knight is putting themselves on the front line to try and resolve this Storm Terror issue. Now that's the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius I'm talking about.
Feels like we're breaking the law, though.
I understand this kind of absurd explanation is hard to believe. But we can ask the bard to play the song again to try and persuade...
I believe you.
To persuade our stubborn command... Wait, what?
I can't think of any reason for Dvalin's betrayal, given it was once one of the 4 winds. However, if it was poisoned in the battle over Mondstadt all those years ago, and then corrupted by the Abyss Mage after it woke up, we can't really blame it. But as acting Grandmaster, I obviously cannot make such a statement publicly. Diplomatic pressure from the Fatui makes it hard for us to seek a peaceful resolution to the Storm Terror issue. People would think I've lost grip on the gravity of the situation. That's why I can only do this in private.
That's one of the reasons I don't like the Knights of Favonius. What surprises me is that you would believe in Outlanders so easily.
My cautious and meticulous superior, even you trust him, don't you, sir?
I already told you not to call me sir. Never mind. We don't often get to work together after all.
Sir?
Wow, this is really awkward.
I have a rough idea of where the Holy Lyre de Hamel is.
Nice recovery. She's really talented at changing the subject.
The conflict between Mondstadt and Snezhnaya stems from the conflict between the Seven Nations and their respective gods. The cryo-gods Fatui seem to be after the Animo god's power.
And how do you know that, Jean? So are they going to take over the defense of Mondstadt?
Right. If the Knights of Favonius publicly prevented an attempt on Duvalin's head, then the only other way to affect the Animo god's power is to take the Holy Lyre.
Ah, I see.
The number of Fatui that have come to Mondstadt is far from limited. Probably
to draw the Animo god out.
I've already managed to coerce a few reports out of them.
Diluc has determined that the Holy Lyre is not being held in the Goth Grand Hotel.
Okay.
I imagine they don't want to leave something stolen in a place where it could be so easily found.
Fair enough.
Paimon gets it. If too much of a scene gets made, then it becomes a big diplomatic issue.
Such is the diplomacy between the Seven Nations. Outlander, ready to go?
Let's go.
Jean just said the Fatui are trying to take Duvalin's power for the Cryo God. I fear this might fall short of their true intentions. I think they intend to use Barbados' connection to the wind to draw him out. Just like Lisa traced the source of the storm to the temples.
The god of Animo? Hasn't been seen for more than 1,000 years. What makes you think that's their intention?
Oh...
Huh? Forget it. I don't like having to pry. Here, take this.
What is it?
A disguise to protect your identity. Put it on before you run into the Fatui. Unfortunately, there's still one of Mondstadt's allies. At least that's the facade we're maintaining. Our actions are going to get them stirred up. Better to not implicate yourself on a personal level.
Okay. Let's enter the Fatui hideout, which is over by Springvale. Retrieves the Holy Lyre de Hamel. Recommended party level 23. The treasure of Mondstadt and the power of the Animo Archon will not simply be handed over quietly. Defeat the guards inside and take back the Holy Lyre de Hamel. Monster list. Electro Slime level 23. Pyro Slime level 23. Large Pyro Slime level 23. Wooden Shield Hilitroll Guard level 23. Wooden Shield Wall Metatroll level 23. Fatui Pyro Agent level 23, Fatui Electro Sinsin Mage level 23, and Electro Sinsin level 23. Recommended elements: Pyro, Electro, Cryo, and Animo. The 4 elements we have on our team. Let's begin. Now, I don't know if I said this in any of the beginning episodes, but you don't have to use the recommended elements if you don't want to. You can use whatever elements you want to. And the this is where we get to trial run D-Loop. Ah! Well then, that happened. Now that we know that, I'm just gonna sit here and wait. He's gonna mask. Does everybody have one? No. Only Lumen and Tyler and D-Loop has one. Interrogate the guard.
No, no, no! Don't eat me! You're human? The entire floor's defenses have been broken. I thought it was the Abyss Order attacking.
You have come for the Holy Lyre de Hamath.
How did you guys know the Lyre's here? The place it's being kept is locked up tight. If you're after the key, keep going further into the ruins, but don't come after me. I don't know which one of the guards has it, but I'm sure you can find the guards and find out for yourselves.
This guy looks like he's about to wet himself.
You just worry about yourselves. One of the 11 is already in Mondstadt. Signora, when she gets her hands on you, she's gonna string you up and torture you. When that time comes, don't you dare say a word about me.
Did he say Signora? What a strange name.
Number 8 of the 11 goes by the name Signora. The fact that the Fatui can run amok across the 7 nations like they do is entirely because of the 11. We need to act quickly before she gets wind of what's going on.
Open door using key. Okay, so we have 4 spots to look at. So let's start with this one. Greedy guard.
Who are you? How'd you get in here?
We are Goodwill ambassadors from the Snezhno Mondstadtian Association.
Never heard of that association before. What are you lot doing here?
We wish to borrow the Holy Lyre de Hamath.
That lie's way too obvious. You really haven't got anything better? And just how do you plan to borrow it?
How does 500,000 Mora sound?
Okay. Okay, sounds like a plan. All right, you're free to go. But I don't have the key, unfortunately. You'll have to ask the next guard you come across.
Okay.
He says the key isn't here. Shall we try another room?
Something.
Seems like we've turned this room inside out, but no key. Time to move on to another room.
Wait, what's up top here? Nothing over here. Nothing up here. Move on to the next. Let's do this one next.
Seems like we've turned this room inside out, having tried. Surely the key must be in there.
Yeah, so it was in none of the rooms we checked. There, like Paimon said, there's one room left. There's nothing over here. And I'm guessing nothing up here as well. Yeah. Before we head in there, I'm gonna head over here. Nothing. Okay. Timid guard.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Give up. No one's coming to rescue you.
Did you already beat all the other guards?
No, but they called back to. But they got called back to Snezhnaya on urgent business.
What? I'm not scared of you. A debt collector will come to my aid.
We both know you're making that up.
I've had enough. I am a proud citizen of Snezhnaya. I will not falter.
Really? Hidden key. Look at a lot around here, shall we? Nothing. There. Go open the door. Open the door using key. Explore the area where the lyre is stored. Nothing over there. Nothing over there. Nothing up here. Nothing up here. Okay. Let's start this. There it is. The Holy Lyre de Hamel.
Where did you rats scurry out from? Signora's not going to tolerate this kind of interference in our affairs. So I'll be the one to take care of you. Save her the trouble of having to deal with you herself.
Fatui Zamenhof, Agent Incinerating Blades.
Prepare yourself.
Not now. The night is cold.
Blitz.
Heard it, this? Leaving so soon.
Combat knowledge, elemental infusion. Certain skills and effects can grant characters wielding swords, claymores, and polearms with an elemental infusion. Normal, charged, and plunging attacks will deal elemental damage of the corresponding element. The effects of multiple infusions do not stack. Additionally, some skills can convert characters' attacks, making them deal elemental damage. Even though this effect is similar to infusion, it cannot be overridden by any elemental infusion. So yeah, by using Diluc's ult, it changes his normal, charged, and plunging attacks to pyro attacks.
Can't run.
Control that, do a Holy Lyre de Hamel.
Finally, the lyre is back in safe hands. Where did that guy go, though? He was here a second ago.
Signora is going to end you. The songs bards sing of your demise will be so terrifying. The people of Mondstadt will never sleep again for the nightmares they give them.
Big talk for a guy who still ran off in the end. Chicken.
Okay. Need to bring the Holy Lyre back to the tavern. Okay. Did we get any reward besides the Holy Lyre? No. Okay, let's head back.
Welcome back. This is the Holy Lyre. You managed to retrieve it. The pattern of flowing wind carved on the rosewood, and the strings still feel cool to the touch, too. The memories.
What do you think, Venti? Can you summon Dvalin?
Although this lyre is the real thing, I doubt that it's going to work. As you can see, the lyre has been through 1,000 years of history. Its animal power has run dry. In this condition, you couldn't play music fit for even Diluc's tavern with it.
Bards fight to get on the stage of my tavern. Don't make assumptions.
Is that really important right now, Master Diluc? And you! Did you just borrow the Holy Lyre to play music for drunkards to hear? What do you mean?
Anyway, we won't be able to call Dvalin with it. The lyre itself is fine, but the strings... You're up, Outlander.
I don't know how to fix instruments.
Relax, it's not broken. It's just that the intensity of its animo power has greatly diminished. Do you still have Dvalin's teardrop crystal with you? Great! Try to use it on the Holy Lyre.
Let me give it a try.
It worked as expected.
This youthful glow.
Praising yourself? Really?
I was talking about the Holy Lyre.
Thanks to our traveler friend having purified the crystal, the Holy Lyre won't continue to lose power. That said, its power is far from replenished. It'd be great if we could get more tears.
Right. How do we do that?
I can surmise that Dvalin will already be crying, suffering alone in some deserted place.
Dvalin.
Poor baby.
This is not something that an honorary knight can accomplish alone. I will mobilize the rest of the knights to assist. When you get the teardrop crystal, please let our honorary knight perform the purification process.
Leave it to me.
Heroes supporting each other and setting out on a journey together. How exciting! Let me come up with a song for you.
Is that all you're going to do? Just sing?
Wouldn't be much of a bard if I didn't, now would I?
You're so cheeky. You deserve an ugly nickname. Oh, Paimon knows. From now on, you'll be known as Tone Deaf Bard.
This search reminds me of a feud I once had with the Fatui. 6 months ago, a thief stole treasure from the East Temple of the Four Winds.
Whoa, what was it? A cup used by Barbados?
No. Although if such a thing existed, it would be very valuable. Among all the relics they managed to dig up, one particular object was very rare. It was a vial which contained the Animo God's breath.
Relics come in every shape and form, huh?
Anyone with an eye for fine art would like to add this relic to their collection. Once word got out, the Fatui started trying to seek it out as well. They've made tons of counterfeits that can be found everywhere. In response, I just bought every one I could find, irrespective of its authenticity. We're still at it now. I've bought more than 2,000 fakes to date, and the Fatui are yet to find the real one.
Whoa, you guys are insane. So it means the real one must be out there somewhere on the black market, right? Paimon will give you a discount on them if she finds any, because Paimon's just great like that.
Sure, you can try to find the real one. I'll take what you find, even if they're fake. Once you're done, find me at the winery. I'll trade you a beer for every 20 you find.
Can't give up.
Yeah, so you've got an achievement, told that do his part, defeat a Fatui agent while they are in their stealth mode. Oh, okay. Let's go to the Thousand Winds Temple. Oh, this next part of Act 2 can be done in any order: Fallen Tears, Hidden Tears, and Stolen Tears. They can be done in any order you wish, but we're going to start from the top and work our way down, starting with Fallen Tears. So we need to go to the Thousand Winds Temple for this one. Before I get this done. What is it, Leanne? What are you doing here, traveler? I'm out looking for raw meats, but not having much luck so far. Could you help me? I only need one raw meat. Sure. Great, I'll keep looking around here in the meantime. When you're done, come and see me. Found anything yet? Sure did. Let's see. Perfect. This is for you. Okay, thanks for that. And let's continue on. Defeat the monsters guarding the ruin to complete the challenge. Ruin guard GN/HU-24601. Pretty sure this is the same one we fought back when we did the Starfall Valley exploration.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Stars, shine through! The night is cold.
Yep.
Time to volunteer.
I'll keep this close. Paimon didn't think we'd find the volunteers in a place like this.
As knights, we are taught to hone our investigative skills.
Wow! Very impressive.
In my experience, the secret to finding what you are looking for is to never look for it in the first place. Don't think too much about it and don't search too hard. And before you know it, what you're looking for will appear right before your very eyes.
What?
Don't worry about it too much. The more flustered you become, the less likely you are to find it. Pay attention to what you see in your peripheral vision, and you might just stumble upon what you're looking for.
I don't know. It doesn't sound like that would work.
No, seriously, it does though. In fact, it's how I used to find my tortoise whenever he went missing.
Wait! You had a pet tortoise?
Yes, why? Something wrong, Paimon?
No, it's, well, just surprising is all.
Why?
Paimon can't imagine Jean having a pet tortoise. Surely you find it hard to imagine too, Master Diluc.
No, I don't. I had one too when I was a kid. What's so strange about it?
What? You too?
Huh. Okay, so next up, go to the ruins in the woods. All the way down here. And good thing, we can teleport straight to Eagle's Gate. Oh! Okay, so now that we hit Adventure Rank 20, the overworld bosses are now appearing on the map. So we have the Electro Hypostasis here, and Cryo Regis Vine here, and a Animo Hypostasis here. I will fight all three of them, just not at this current moment. Probably at the start of the next episode, before we do whatever we have available there. And also, now that we hit 21, we can also do this Explore Fallen Fortress. But we'll do that probably in the start of the next episode as well. Hidden Teardrop in the Heart of the Jungle. Recommended party level 24. The party has come to a secret ruin hidden deep in a jungle. One of Dvalin's powerful teardrops lies within. Head inside with Jean and Diluc to track it down. Monster list. At large Electro Slime level 24. Mutant Electro Slime level 24. Pyro Slime level 24. Large Pyro Slime level 24. Pyro Hilichurl Shooter level 24. Cryo Hilichurl Shooter level 24. Electro Hilichurl Shooter level 24. Hydro Samatrol level 24. And a Pyro Abyss Mage level 24. The recommended elements are Electro and Cryo. Defeat all opponents in the ruin. Okay. Yes, I know you've seen me. You can go away. Seriously? Really?
My guiding stars! Not now!
Looks like the wind current is now active over here. We can use this to get up top. We have this chest. There's nothing inside. And then we can just jump over. Ah! Yeah, sure. Why don't you stop me right in front of the bomb? Conrad, Pyrochanter, level 24.
Cold, mine to command.
Let's spark things up a little.
Not now.
There we go. Obtain the volunteer. There it is. Before we do, I'm gonna go around and activate all of these because I don't want to leave anything behind here.
We're done gathering. That was hard.
It's too early to relax. We're still not done with Storm Terror. Besides, the Fatui could also be planning something.
Hey, Diluc. I heard that the Fatui have recently proclaimed you persona non grata.
What an honor. Nobody was ever proclaimed persona grata by the Fatui anyway.
The Fatui? The diplomatic delegation from Snezhnaya? What have they got against Master Diluc?
The Fatui are a problem not only for the Knights, they also present a real threat to the whole of Mondstadt. And when it comes to threats against Mondstadt, Diluc is...
That's enough, Jean. You Knights are subject to too many restrictions. You can't directly confront this so-called diplomatic scum. Personally, I despise them. If I were to choose between eating a cryo slime alive or joining the Fatui, I'd prefer to be crushed to death by a meteorite.
Jeez, your wording is so very dramatic.
Roll. Go to the Eclipse Tribe at Data Uba Gorge. It's down there. Or close by. We can run that. Also collect some stuff along the way. Maybe some resources. There you go. Open the chest to obtain the volunteer. And we've already cleared this camp. There's nothing really here. We're just gonna grab this and move on.
A reward on the road.
Go to Dawn Winery. Dialogue? At all? Okay. So to Dawn Winery. I think that Pyro Abyss Mage was the final boss of Act 2. Because there's always There's always a boss at the end of every act. I do know that. Or at least every major quest line in this game. So. So Act 1 was being the large hydro slime and Lisa's part of the quest. And then the Ruin Guarding Caius quest, Raptor and Ambers, the Cryo Regisviner Shonglings, the I think Cryo Abyss Mage and Lisa's story quest. So yeah, it's always a boss.
Woohoo! Dvalin Protection Squad, assemble!
Let's put our crystals together. Oh. The color of these crystals looks muddy. Dvalin, you're going through so much pain. Let's start purifying these crystals first. Please, Traveler.
It is hard to believe such a thing is possible until you've seen it with your own eyes.
Interesting. It's like filtering wine. The process is refreshing.
I think we should have enough tears now. So next we... use the crystals on the Holy Lyre like last time.
Let me give it a try.
It worked!
It seems completely different from before.
The Lyre's animo power seems fully restored. We should be able to use it now. It's all thanks to you.
Now, where should we summon Storm Terror? It must be away from the city, else there will be casualties should we fail. Perhaps here at the winery?
If the winery was destroyed, it's not something I couldn't eventually fix. But I'd still rather not go through the hassle.
The wind that blows at sea or in high places should be able to carry a bard's words far away. It's never going to work if the air is too dry or suffocating.
Paimon understands sea or high places, right? Then the best location to play the lyre would be...
A cliff?
If you go east from Starfell Lake, there are mountains south of the beach.
Oh, you mean that beach you were snoring away on and Paimon had to wake you?
Paimon!
If you head to where the cliff juts out, that place is known as Star Snatch Cliff. What do you think, Bard? Meets the requirements, no?
Let me think. Star Snatch Cliff. All right, let's do it there.
Very well. Then let's meet at Star Snatch Cliff when we're ready. Please don't be late.
Yes, ma'am!
Sorry. I didn't mean to...
Reunion with the dragon. Go to Star Snatch Cliff. I know I'm not here on official business. Why did I sound so stern just now? Seems I struggle to break out of work mode. Tell me about the Knights.
The Knights of Favonius were all very busy dealing with the aftermath of the incident. I'm a bit ashamed of myself for it. If only I was a stronger leader. Or at least good enough to boost the morale and the strength of our troops like our Grand Master does. No, I cannot feel sorry for myself. We need to solve our problems first, right?
Tell me about the Holy Lyre.
Barbatos' sacred relic. Mondstadt's treasure. The Holy Lyre. No wonder it has the power to purify evil. I hope it will help us save Dvalin like Venti says. If it can, then it truly is a blessing bestowed upon us by Lord Barbatos.
Okay, Venti. Great job, Lumine. Now, look at what I can do. Tell me about Dvalin.
Dvalin used to be my friend. I still regard him as such. We used to listen to the songs of the wind and sing Ode to the Dandelion together. That's why I remember him as someone gentle. Huh? Of course. You're already my friend.
Tell me about wine.
Mondstadt is famous for its wine. It's the city's most prized treasure, I'd say. Its dandelion wine is the best. Actually, the scent of dandelion in the wind alone is enough to get you drunk. Ah, I almost forgot that you're underage. Such a shame.
Damn. Diluc.
Although we may be able to negotiate with Storm Terror, we'll most likely have to fight. Please be ready for it.
Tell me about Angel Share.
Some of Dawn Winery's wine is sold at Angel's Share, a local tavern. I work the bar there sometimes. If you ever need to talk to me, feel free to find me there. Otherwise, you might need to make an appointment with my butler. Although we may be able to negotiate with... I mostly decided to do it on a whim. Though I must say that Bard is quite intriguing. Besides, it's bad for my business if we keep letting Storm Terror do whatever it pleases. Let me be clear, though. I did it for you, not for the Knights.
Okay, well, let's go to Star Snatch Cliff then. Which we got quite a ways to run. I think we'll go for the domain just so there's not as much running.
Hip. Huh. Hup.
I was not expecting this big of a climb here. Let's hope I can make it. Cecilia's.
Everyone is finally here.
What a view!
Lovely for a fated reunion, isn't it? Well, we must be prepared for a fight.
Regardless of the outcome, things finally seem to be taking a turn for the better. Mondstadt has really been going through so much recently.
Huh. In the end, the solution to our problem was as simple as a traveler in a song. I suppose the Knights of Favonius may have played a part in it too.
Oh, we get it, Master Diluc. Everyone, please step aside. I, the best wandering bard of the mortal world, shall begin my performance with the Holy Lyre.
Damn. You a big boy.
What has been done cannot be undone.
Then why do I see sadness in your eyes? Sadness that speaks of your yearning for this song.
We are communicating. Huh?
No! Don't get bored! Do not
be fooled by him, dear dragon. He left you to rot alone. Now he attempts to deceive you once more.
Beatles!
Let your wrath fester. Mondstadt has already turned its back on you.
You were planning this all along to have me slain by them?
No, listen to me! The time has come for the dragon to serve its true master. While you beware your pathetic selves, watch the world tremble with fear.
Dvalin.
Barbe... Venti, please, be careful.
You've known my true identity for some time now, haven't you, Jean? Though, I thank you for continuing to use the name Venti.
How's the Holy Lyre? Can it still be played, or does it need to be repaired?
Unfortunately, I think it's beyond repair.
Dvalin is in a lot of danger.
No. We should make that Abyss Mage pay first. If we don't fight the evil at its source, then we can't save Dvalin at all.
In which case, I shall call upon Outrider Amber to track it down.
No need.
Why is that?
I eradicated one not long ago, in one of the Four Winds temples.
What? When?
If you want to track those monsters down, then I'll seek answers from my contacts. I've got other means for getting the job done.
Diluc. Though he dislikes the Knights of Favonius, he protects Mondstadt in his own way.
Oh? Why does our little Paimon sound so doting all of a sudden?
Wait for my word. I'll be sure to let the Abyss Order know that their blatant disregard for Mondstadt will not go unpunished.
Oh. Good one.
Your Highness, your humble servant returns. When your homeland returns to this world, we shall revel in its glory.
Oh. For a Tomorrow Without Tears completed. Well then. We have a ton of new quests we can do now. Let's first claim our wish for completing Archon Quest Prologue Act 2. And our next up is Archon Quest Prologue Act 3, Song of the Dragon and Freedom. We did also get a second constellation for our Traveler. Uprising Whirlwind increases energy recharge by 16%. We also have some new rope ones. Yeah, I might go through all of this all in one episode. Probably going through all of this and the archive all in one episode. Yeah, probably do that. And then in our quests we have Song of the Dragon of Freedom, Prologue Act 3. I think we'll be doing that in the next episode. We have New Horizons of Adventure, talk to Catherine and Mondstadt, and the Call of Mystical Martial Arts, go to Windwale Highland. Okay, so I think we'll do the Call of Mystical Martial Arts. No, we'll do New Horizons of Adventure, I think I'll save this quest for a lot later. because it says complete this quest to unlock commissions for Liyue, so we might bring us to Liyue. I do know this one because this quest came out recently in version 5.0, so I know what happens in this quest. Start in Windwell Highland and finish in Liyue. So we'll be doing that when we head to Liyue. I think that'll be a good quest to start us off going to Liyue. We'll do this once we get to where we need to go for that. And I think we'll do Prologue Act 3 in the next episode. So, yeah. So we have this Explorer challenge here at the Eagle's Gate to do. We have the 3 bosses to fight, and then we head over to the Dawn Winery to take down Stormterror, or Dvalin. Let's take a quick run around Mondstadt, see if we have any quests, side quests along the way. Nothing here, and then down at the main part of Mondstadt, like the central area. No, nothing here. Okay, and then quickly go look at the Adventurers Guild. Oh. Why did I get a quest down? Or maybe change the time of day? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I'll end the episode here. Grab this quest at the start of next episode and do it along with the other stuff that I said I'll be doing at the start of next episode. So yeah. Also got some achievements. For Tomorrow Without Tears, complete For Tomorrow Without Tears. Okay. And finally we have our wishing for the day, or for the episode. So we have quite a few wishes to do here, so let's get started. Magic Guide. The Stringless. And finally, we got a Sharpshooter's Oath. Hey. We can buy one of these. Let's see what that gives us. Ravenbow. Okay. And that'll do for this episode. On the next episode, like I said, we'll be going through all the stuff that I talked about that we'll be doing, and then we'll start Prologue Act 3. And also probably do grab all the side quests that we can grab at the end of after Act 3. So I will see you guys then.